So last night my tractor kept having codes about fuel issues, fuel filter issues. It would just lose a bunch of power when I was going up hills at first, and then it happened on like flat ground, so we just parked it. Today we're changing all of the fuel filters, and well, I'm not, Tristan is, but we're gonna see if that helps. Well, changing the filters did not fix the problem that we're having, so we're gonna have the mechanic Matt come out and look at it and see what's wrong with it, because he's always been super good about being like here to fix our stuff, so we really appreciate him. He's actually the one last sunflower harvest that fixed my lights, and he's like always out here whenever we have problems like this. So we're gonna park it because it doesn't make sense to run a high-speed disc at 3 miles an hour with the engine trying to stall out. So whatever it is, hopefully it'll be fixed by the end of the day, because, or if not by the end of the day, at least we'll know the problem so we can fix it, because seating is here, and if we don't have a tractor, like we don't have number 4 going, that's gonna be a problem, and we need to get going. They're just gonna bring me another tractor, they're not taking me home, they're gonna put me in the tractor again. There's my replacement. Here's good old Matt on his way to diagnose the problem. It is 1:30 in the afternoon. Tristan called Matt at around probably 10:30. Matt said he'd be here later today. Matt's always super good about showing up, and very good dude. But we did switch tractors just so I could keep rolling, because the discs are gonna be here soon. So he's already got the hood open. It's been 20 seconds since he pulled in. Oh my goodness. He probably saw the oil everywhere. Oh my gosh. He's gonna know I was driving that thing. I'm always breaking tractors. It's not me, it's the tractor. I just like to expose the problem. That's all. So, update, it's 7 p.m. Matt found out that one of the fuel lines was plugged, and it was just like barely squirting out, so that's why I wasn't getting any fuel pressure, because there was no fuel going out of the line. So we took an air hose and blew it, and whatever plugged it went back into the tank. So we're sure that whatever plugged the line is going to re-plug the line, so next time it plugs, we're gonna get in the bottom of the tank and find that, and hopefully, and you never know what it could be. I don't know what it is, but once I know, I'll let you guys know. But for right now, we're gonna keep going with this other tractor, and then that other tractor with the plugged fuel line is gonna get popped onto another disc, and then that disc will be up here tomorrow. Drills are coming up here tomorrow, so then everything will work out. And I'm very excited, because that means it is officially time to start seeding. All right, I believe it is the 21st was on Sunday, 22nd Monday, 23rd Tuesday. It is the 24th. The tender truck is going. I'm about to go yell at Matt, tell him how to run his disc. We have another high-speed disc here today. I'll show you that. And then, yeah, super exciting. So this disc is a Brandt. I think it's a 40-foot. It might be a 45. And Matt is going to be running this today. So we went and looked at this one, and then they brought it down. Oil is good to go. Ay, this is so hard to do one-handed. So I'm gonna start this and look the disc over, make sure everything's good. We did have a def code pop up last night. It's still here, so that's not good. Weather report for today. It's supposed to be about 67 degrees and partly cloudy. I think it's supposed to rain on Friday. So we're trying to get all this stuff up north on sunflower stubble done before that happens, because then we're just that much further ahead. This tractor does have an NOx sensor fault, so from what I've gathered off of what I have looked at on the internet, which is just the internet, but it's got something to do with the outlet sensor, and I was told to run it until it goes into limp mode and then see what our Mr. Mechanic Matt says to do. So hopefully he'll be out here again. I'm sure he's already getting tired of coming out. Tristan said he filled it, and then it says it's empty, and there's some kind of sensor code with it. So doesn't seem full to me though. I just put like 8 gallons of DEF in, and it's not blinking anymore, so that's good.
Gallons is quite a bit.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, and I was looking to see if anything was leaking, so I feel like that's the only way it would have ran out that fast. But there's nothing that I can see. So, Perry brought me DEF. I'm gonna finish out this wedge. The drills are on their way up. I heard the radio chatter the whole time I was outside. And I have an extra 2.5 gallons of DEF in my tractor.
I wonder why you were parked over there against the road.
Yeah, Perry came out. It'll be good to roll. Ready to eat some sunflowers. I avoided this the first time around because it's a little wet yet, but so you can see right there where it's wet. Bye-bye. All right, it's 1 in the afternoon. You can see the line over there. That's what we have not done yet. Matt is out here as well, and the drills showed up, and Hydra's tanks are all pulled up. I think they're pulling a couple more up actually, because yeah, but the drills are up here. They're getting those calibrated. The first day of seeding, you're always working out kinks and making sure that everything works. And I mean, that continues throughout the season as things break or come to the attention, but they're not rolling yet. They've been up here for a little bit, but me and Matt have been rolling on the high speeds for a while. Very actively looking for sheds in the middle of the field because we're in the middle of sunflower stalks, and you can't really see it as good as I can with my eyes, but they're like the same color as sheds, so. It is the 25th of April. I am on my way to the field. It's about 7 o'clock in the morning and we're still high-speed disking. This system, when we do spring work, you guys might remember this from last year, but we have a couple guys, so the boss goes out with another guy on the service truck every morning and fuels the tractors and makes sure everything is good to go with that. He likes to do that and it works as part of our system. The rest of us show up between 7 and 8, get it rolling, and then through the day we just call whoever's at the shop if we have problems. Right now, the tractors and the operation is a little split up because we are high-speed disking close to the shop and then the guys are finally going with the drills up north. We already got that stuff all disked, so we're trying to stay ahead of the drills, and we're doing sunflower stubble for now because that's what's ready to go with the temperatures and everything. The wheat stubble still has too much frost to even do anything with it. So hopefully that'll change by next week, but for right now we're hammering out the sunflower stubble and we are going ahead with the discs because it has a lot of tracks and the sunflower stubble likes to get caught up in the drills too. So that is why we're doing what we're doing, and I'm very excited to roll for another day. Apparently that code is still up for the DEF. I don't know if the guys put DEF in it. We'll call them later. Looks like it though, because the DEF cap isn't the same way I left it. You always gotta let your tractors warm up before it's pedaled to the metal, so. Check the implement out. Still looks the same as it looked yesterday, maybe a little more dirty. And I don't want to carry that. Oh, that's gonna get all over, whatever. Pickups are supposed to get dirty. So, now, I can back up my pickup. Oh, I was supposed to get my other stuff and put it in there. Oh, well. I don't think the guys came and put DEF and fuel in my truck here, but I don't know. Bag it up, bag it up. Normally my hack out for the day looks like a tech bag, a lunch bag, and a couple bottles of water. Did forget my AirPods today though, that's gonna be rough. Normally I'm on the phone all day long. So. I guess pitter patter, let's get at her, boys. The neighbors did take this machine last night, so put a couple extra acres on it, but that's what it's at this morning. Let's see what it's at tonight. I think yesterday when I gave the disc over to him, it had like 880 something acres on it, so that's quite a lot. I lied. The service truck went to the drills first and then came here, so just been rolling. Guzzling it. Now we're all fueled and ready to go. The drills are always first when it comes to servicing, so that is that. It's only like 9 o'clock, but I thought today was gonna be a good day. But that tire does not belong there. It belongs right there. I'm like shaking. Oh my gosh. Here is the rest of these. I don't know where the rest of them are. Follow this over here. See where the studs came off. Not seeing anything.
Here's what I'm going to roll over you with. 9620R, or I guess you call them a 9620R. And okay, you got your duals, and there's a hub in between the duals. I need one.
Oh, the rim is fine though.
I don't know if it is, Emma. If those holes are hogged out at all, they're not gonna be, that's not gonna be fine either. It might see that hole is,
Oh yeah.
you know what I mean?
And you can't fill those or anything.
Well, you can fill them and then re-drill them.
Mm-hmm.
But we might need this rim too.
Yeah. When stuff like this happens, it literally makes me want to vomit. Like I get super shaky. I want to puke. And then at the end of the day, it just gets fixed anyway. So I don't know why I'm so stressed out about it, but holy moly. So the plan is we're gonna get the crane out, lift that tire up, put it on the back of the Dodge, bring it back to the shop, and then Perry is gonna work on this. And then at some point, we are going to get that piece, because that piece is shot, but everything else is fine.
Don't worry about it. Under there. Danny? Yeah. I think I wonder if we could, when we get it up there, do we want it sitting on this? Because then we won't get that out.
Well, we just want to hook the strap.
Yeah, if we have to. Otherwise, I thought about swinging it around the other way, but that ain't gonna work either. We could put a block under it if we had one.
You want that block under it?
We'll put the block under on one side just to keep it at an angle. Extending boom.
Craig is trying to get the spacer off, and then after we get that spacer off, we are waiting to hear back if someone has one or if there is also another rim somewhere close. We are going to machine that rim to make it work again, because you can't do that with rims. So that's the plan. I don't know when it's gonna be fixed. We might have to go grab another tractor, but yeah, big oof.
Gas down back in. Fresh one. Yeah, he took it last night when we got done, I think.
You can just make a flower pot out of this and then I can use it. I'll have evidence that I broke something at my house. Put some little drainage holes in there.
Put them in a dash of your pickup to put your pins and
yeah, I think that's an appropriate size for that. What a pile.
Guilt is a very negative emotion, unnecessary. Hey Perry, I'll crawl up there if you want to run the payloader. Okay, I lost my nut. I don't think we need it.
Are you sure?
Well, Perry, back away for a second. I lost my nut.
Tire is in the shop. Perry's gonna work his Perry magic on that. I've got a block. We're gonna disconnect the tractor from the disc, and then there's another tractor that the neighbors are waiting us so that we can keep going. It's the same neighbors that borrowed the disc last night, so at least we can keep going. Things can be fixed and no one got hurt. So funny enough timing, Matt just showed up, the mechanic, and he is replacing that depth sensor that's been going out on that exhaust, and the tractor got switched out, so we'll be good to roll. My phone, I film everything on my phone and it filled up my storage when that tire was getting plopped down, but we have a predicament rolling in. That's supposed to be here at 5 p.m. I think it's around 3:30 or 4 maybe, and I am in a different tractor. The update on the tire and the rim, we will need a new rim because there's a bend in the old one from it just like bouncing off that can't really be fixed. Our plan was to just fix those wallowed out holes and like put it back on, but since there's bends in the metal, there's no way to put it back without cracking other things and compromising the integrity of the rest of that rim. So a new rim got ordered, and then we got another piece, that little casting spacer piece, that'll be here in the morning. And then they also have new studs that will be there in the morning that they had on hand already. So that is the update on the tractor. The rim won't be here till Monday, but it is Thursday. Tomorrow we shut down early. Saturday we don't work, and then Sunday we'll see what the weather does this weekend, but I don't think we'll have all 4 drills rolling until next week at some point. So I'll show you guys the tractor that I'm running when I get out in a little bit. I am in a Challenger tractor. This is from the neighbors. This has Ag Leader guidance systems. I'm just glad it has guidance because I was expecting it to not. I forgot that they put guidance in this winter. And then it's got I do like running these, but I'm not as fond of them as I am of the deers, so. I'm pretty sure it has a little less horsepower. It has been struggling a little bit up the hills, but other than that, I'm just glad it's a tractor that runs. It's also a straight track, so I can't wreck the tires on this one, but look at the sky. Isn't it pretty? The rain is coming. I don't know where it's gonna hit or when it's gonna hit, but but it's obviously there. I was so close to saying I like this tractor better. But literally every single tractor has given me problems today and all of this week. And it's not even operator error. Like when I called, I was like, this tractor is in drag mode. They're like, oh yeah, there's stuff in the fuel. Oh, wow. Surprise, surprise. Well, we finished just in time because there is raindrops coming down. It's about 8 o'clock, so that means it took us 12 hours to finish that field on both machines because Matt, I'm assuming, was there by 7. So I guess that means 13 hours. That's a long time. And within an hour of pulling it, he is done with one side